What it do, folks? It's your boy Rico the Plug with the RAPhustle.com. Yeah, we here today live. You know, I don't go live a lot, but I'm going live today because, hey, I got something to say. You dig? The numbers is in. We waited a week. Drake plotted the information, and we waited a week to see exactly what it was that information got him. So the information being his new album with Party Next Door called Sexy Songs for You. Me myself, I didn't give a listen to it. I did dibble and dabble on a couple of songs that the people were saying were the hot songs on the album. If you want to call it hot, hey, that's what you know what I'm saying. Me, they were lukewarm. You know, it could have used some more heat. You know what I'm saying. You could have just turned the temperature up a little bit. It's almost like warming up soup, but the soup wasn't really warm enough to eat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like some three pigs type shit or whatever the fuck. Anyway, yeah, most people are saying that the album was whack, but a lot of people are saying that the album was dope. A lot of his fans were looking for him to sell more than Kendrick Lamar, which I don't believe that happened. No, Kendrick Lamar had somewhere near 400,000 on his release. So yeah, this one got like 249,000. And I'm gonna salute Drake on that because first of all, there's not many artists around here today getting 249,000 units sold. So hey, that's still money. Let's not forget he's still making his money, right? But unfortunately for him and his Glazers, I mean his fans, it's not the numbers that they would like it for it to be, especially because they always referring to him as the number man. You know, reportedly, his last album did almost 400,000 units, or 400,000 or better. I'm not sure, but they did better than this album. They're saying that this album was a 50% dip in unit sales on the first week. So that's not a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you have a feature with another supposedly hot artist like Party Next Door. I mean, I couldn't tell you a Party Next Door song if I heard one. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to slight nobody. I just never, if I've heard them, I never, recognize like, oh, that's Party Next Door. You know, you know, I don't know. But anyway, a 50% landslide compared to your last album is not a good thing. It shows that this battle has affected his superpowers. Like his superpowers has been neutralized, and they say that he is throwing temper tantrums on stage in his performances in Australia. You mean you went all the way under, all the way under the throwing tantrum? Like you gonna go cry in the car, fam? Like come on with the jokes, fam. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I seen a couple of videos of him, throwing the DeMar DeRozan jersey down on stage. Like he still has a problem with DeMar DeRozan because DeMar DeRozan likes the song. I mean, bro, it's a lot of people around the world that likes that song, and I say around the world, I mean around the world, bro. Ever since the Super Bowl, I've just been seeing a lot of videos of different people from different nationalities just mimicking what Kendrick Lamar did on that Super Bowl stage, man. And man, it's a blessing to see, especially for somebody who champions real rap. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's what the name of my platform is, Real Rap with Rico the Plug. So I champion real rap, and Kendrick Lamar is definitely the artist that I've championed for years. And I told people for years that this guy was that guy, even when he was making those songs that they couldn't really relate to because it wasn't about twerking or doing drugs or doing any degenerate acts. I was letting them know, bro, regardless of all that, that guy is that man. Don't let that fool you. He's that guy. He's a revolutionary guy, man. We all seen what he did at the Super Bowl. I mean, he has the world speaking, man. He has the world listening. The man got the world listening and talking, bro. Like when is the last time has the world been listening and talking about hip hop other than the beefs that's going on, the beefs that's been going on since Biggie and Tupac died. Like, it really haven't been too many conversations around hip hop in positive or in negative. Like the rest of the world is tuned in to hip hop again. So it seems to me like Kendrick Lamar is bringing back the spirit of hip hop into the game, man. Rebirthing this nation of hip hop. Uh, People like myself, who are excited to see where it's going. You know what I'm saying? Excited to see that these youngins get an opportunity to understand what real rap is about, man. See, we can say hip hop, but hip hop embodies everything about the culture. Hip hop is the graffiti, the dancing, the dress, just the attitude of the streets of the United States. It's a subculture of the United States, you know what I'm saying, that created hip hop, and it is what it is. Nobody can take that away, no matter how much they think they could do it or whatever. And that's what Drake was, what I'm saying, thinking that he had in his hand. He thought that he was the guy for hip hop, that nobody was bigger than him. And he judged a book by its character, which that book was Kendrick Lamar, and he didn't understand really the character that he was judging, because all he was looking at was his size. It was almost like Drake was looking at him like, I could beat this little dude up. Like, I know I could beat him up. You know how the bullies do in school. They go pick on the people that they know or they think they know they could beat up. Well, that's what Drake did. He picked on a little guy thinking that he could bully him, and ended up, getting flipped over in his boxes. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Kendrick Lamar, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, let's think about it. Kendrick gave that boy he put together what they call a clinic on that boy when it came to this rap battle. Like, there was no other rap battle. There has been or will not be for a long time. If so, another rap battle where somebody just created moments like this. Like, not only did the man destroy his nemesis, the man broke records, man, and continued to break records, man. You remember in the record he said, man, headshots for the year, you better walk around like Daft Punk. Well, it's February going into March of 2025. This beef started back around March, April of 2024. So, I mean, that year is coming real soon. So, I mean, can we say that Kendrick lied about that? No, because right now you better believe that Drake is ready to walk around here with his head down, especially after this album came out and it flopped. And the reports are saying that only most people listen to this album just to see how Drake was going to come back. And then when they seen what they seen, they said there was nothing to see there. So the return on the people, what they call the replay value, like DJ Backademics be talking about, DJ Big Backademics be talking about the replay value. Well, I guess the replay value on this wasn't really that good of a replay value, because the numbers are sliding. Since the first week sales have been up, the 250,000 are sliding going into this week. They're saying it's sliding so fast it's like a kid on a sled in the middle of a winter storm in Minnesota on the top of a hill. It's sliding so fast. It's crazy, Drake. Why did you do it to yourself? See, you did it to yourself. The lawsuit ain't work. None of that stuff worked, man. And even the fans, like Drake's fans, man, we got to give a round of applause to y'all, man, because y'all showed us what ride or die means. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were willing to go on that hill with him and die on the hill with him, man. And I salute y'all for standing by your guy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all proved to us that loyalty still exists in this world. That's a good thing that comes out of that from that side of the fence. Other than that, everything else has been L after L, L after L. Even the fake drone situation was a fail. You know, the Christmas giveaways was a fail. I mean, just top five definitely is a fail. I mean, y'all should quit promoting him. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. See, I was watching a podcast that I frequent a lot, man, out of Toronto by the name of We Love Hip Hop. And the guy who runs that, his name is Friday. Now Friday appears to be a cool dude, man. But he's willing to die on that hill with Drake, and that's okay because everybody has their side that they choose and they stay on. So I salute those people again for showing that there's loyalty still left in this game. But comes a time and a point where you have to realize that it's over with, fam. Like, if people don't believe none of the lies that you're spreading, can you just don't double down on the lies and double down on the gimmicks and all that, man? Sometimes it just be good to just let it go. Take a vacation, come back and recoup what she should have did back in June or something, man. But you went a whole year steady trolling, steady doing weird, goofy stuff, man. A lot of goofy stuff steady popping up on you. Just goofy, 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 goofy. And then you come with this album called Sexy Songs for You. On the cover alone looks goofy as hell. It's just two dudes in goofy suits wrapped around each other's legs or something. Like, I don't understand what's going on. If y'all cold, go in the fucking house. Why are y'all standing in the middle of the fucking snowstorm holding each other's legs and shit? Like, why is that man down there like that, first and foremost? And why do you guys have on poodle jackets and poodle suits? Like, oh, I get it. Y'all dogs. Okay, so y'all was supposed to be like Big Sebastian. Oh, okay, I get it now. I just had to think about it. So for all the dogs who like that type of stuff right there, you got two men on the front of a cover, one kneeled down in front of the other man's genitals, in between two buildings that look like penile projectiles. And the name of the album is called Sexy Songs for You. And I mean, as a man, for all the OVO male fans who ran, because I'm gonna tell you, it's the truth of it all, man. It's mostly men that's saying that this shit is hot. The ladies are like, man, I ain't feeling that. I swear, I done seen probably 98% of the women who have reported on this album have said that they do not like this album. You know what I'm saying? That they do not look at Drake the same as they used to. But it's the OVO male fans. And this is interesting. This is very interesting because it's the male fans that are going the hardest. Should I pause? No, I'm not pausing because you niggas is going so hard for Drake, bro. It's like y'all got a hard on for the man. I'm just gonna give it like it is, man. It's like y'all got a hard on for that man so much so more than the women do, bro. And the name of the album is Sexy Songs for You. So when I think about this, I'm gonna go into one of the songs, Nokia. Okay, I didn't really listen to the whole song. I listened to the beginning of the song and I had to stop after probably the first 8 bars because if you just listen to the first 8 bars of that, it's like, bro, what are you talking about? You say, and I don't want to quote you verbatim because, like I said, man, I don't care about that music like that. Anyway, but you said if you're playing, you better tell your fine ass friend to go on because I'm thinking about doing something like that to the extent of that. And then you went into talking about party. Wait, no. You gave out names. You said ladies' names at the beginning, kind of like DMX did with the What You Bitches Want. And then you said party name last. And then you said if you playing. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of weird vocals. Like, okay, since we in a time where we're analyzing bars, I want you OVO fans to do one thing, man. Go back, analyze those bars. I want one of y'all fans to give us a breakdown of Drake's bars. Like people break down Kendrick's bars and tell you what that mean. Please, somebody do a step-by-step breakdown on Drake's verses on this new album or any other album. And then please tell me, like, what is the meaning of it all other than what was said on the surface? Because he has surface level raps, man. Like, it's almost like Dr. Seuss rhymes, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. A lot of the people who are fans of Drake's are not really fans of hip hop, so didn't understand how did Kendrick win. Kendrick don't make songs that we can twerk to. Kendrick don't make songs that we can turn up to. Kendrick don't make songs that we can go fuck our bitches to. Like Kendrick don't do Kendrick. Well, let me tell you something. Kendrick is a real rapper, man. And he showed you by making Not Like Us that he could do those same type of songs, those songs that can turn a club up and without having to tell a female to shake her ass. He gave y'all some history in that song. Did you get that? Or did you turn it off? Did you not want to hear that history? Because it was about Drake. You think it was all about Drake when it wasn't really? It was really about what really goes on in the United States of America when it comes to us as a culture and the things that we create and the things that we invent that they corporatize with their dollars and snatch away from us, man, and make it what they want to make it, man. And that's what this whole thing was about. They was trying to make Drake that guy. The dad made Drake that guy. They said 15 years of this man being on top, and even though for his last 3, 4 albums had been mediocre, he was still the guy. That says a lot about manufacturing things, you know what I'm saying, and marketing stuff to a position to where in your psyche is telling you that Drake is the best rapper in the world. But in reality, Drake's not a real rapper. Drake can put words together just like Dr. Seuss can put words together, just like Barney can put words together, man, just like anybody with a vocal cord and the knowledge to know how to make rhyming words can put words together, man. What real rap is about painting pictures, man, metaphors, speaking to the people's souls, speaking to people's spirits, giving people something that they can manifest. If you don't believe, you know what I'm saying, for lack of better, manifest. You know what manna means? Do your research, man. Things that people can digest within their psyche and add character building to them, you know, because of what they heard. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever just talked to one of your favorite uncles and they said something that might have, you know what I'm saying, sparked your interest? Whether you was thinking about it or not, they probably said something that made you say, oh, eye opener. That's what that's what real rap is about, man. So for all the Drake fans that ever thought that Drake was a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar, we just found out, man, you can't rock with Kendrick Lamar. And then the fact that Luther is at the top of the Billboard right now as number one at the Billboard, and that was like an R&B song. And that thing got more views than a whole album worth of music from a Canadian rap superstar and an R&B superstar. Whole album with 21 songs, one song, one R&B song that's on Kendrick's album, doing more numbers than the whole album. That says a lot, man. Oh, y'all can say, oh, they're fixing the numbers and all that. No. People are waking up, fam. It's just simple as that, man. A lot of people who thought that Drake was that and then realized once he got into a war or a battle that he wasn't made to be that guy. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, for instance, if a woman chooses you because she believes that the way you carry yourself, that you gonna protect her and that you know what I'm saying, you gonna stand on business with her, and then she sees flaws in you, she ain't finna keep rocking with you, man. And that's what's happening with Drake's fans. You know, I mean, at least with the women. The women are like, bro, we ain't rocking with this dude, but the guys is like, man, Drake is our king. And that's cool, man. Everybody has their preferences, but that's weird too. But you know, birds with the same feathers flock together, so I guess they all owls over there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We eagles over here, man. We don't fly with pigeons and shit. You feel me? But yeah, man, it is so sad. I was going through YouTube earlier, man, and I seen a video that was put together by somebody who they was talking about the feeling of Drake's fans and the way, you know, the numbers and all that stuff that happened. And I wanted to share this video with y'all and watch it with y'all on the reaction type tip. You know what I'm saying? So I can let it explain itself.
Are you really the last person to find out about the skip ads forever button? This is Pi, and if it sounds familiar to you, it's probably because you've seen their ads everywhere, especially this one. It's a free Chrome extension that blocks ads basically.
The OVO fanbase was on cloud 9 when their GOAT finally dropped the highly anticipated Triple S album with his homie Party Next Door. The hype was unreal, and they made sure anyone not on the Drizzy train heard about it. But now, the hype train has gone off the rails. Hard. The moment streaming numbers started rolling in, reality hit. When the album first dropped, the numbers skyrocketed, and Drake's diehard fans rushed to flex them as proof that their fave was still on top, even after taking an L to Kendrick Lamar. But what they failed to realize was why people were tuning in. Everyone wanted to hear.
Before you keep going, like once again, I want to give a shout out to those folks who stayed loyal to Drake this whole time, man, and continue to stay loyal to him, man. Y'all showed us that loyalty still exists. That is a good thing, man. Do not. Hey, look, man, y'all won on that right there. Y'all won that. Y'all won. I ain't gonna lie, y'all won that. Y'all passed the loyalty test when it come to Drake. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just make sure that y'all the same way with your significant others and your kids and shit. That's all I'm saying. Just make sure that you are as loyal to your kids and your wives and your girlfriends and your family just like you are to Drake. And this world will be a better place. This world will be a much better place if y'all showed y'all loved ones the loyalty that y'all showed Drake. I'm telling you. And for the Kendrick Lamar fans, too. If we showed each other loyalty the way that Drake's fans showed his loyalty, bro, you know how far we'll be as a community, man. You know, I just wanted to add that, man. We're going to keep it going, man.
Post-war Drake, they wanted to see if the album was just as mid as they expected, and frankly, it was. No wonder they didn't stick around for a second listen. Now, with numbers plummeting at an alarming rate, Drake and his loyal fan club are in full-blown panic mode. None of them ever imagined a day where a Drake album would underperform this badly, especially not less than 2 weeks after release. What a surreal moment it must be for Drake himself. And judging by the way he's been reportedly crashing out, he's feeling it too. Kendrick fans must be reeling right now, and there's a lot to unpack here, but before we dive into the nitty-gritty, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, if there's one thing Drake's fans hate the most, it's being called out whenever he fumbles. There is no other fanbase in the world that loves pulling the numbers as much as they do. Doesn't matter the argument, their go-to response is, but he's got the most streams. Well, guess who isn't leading the streams anymore? If there was ever a debate about hip-hop's shifting dynamics post-Kendrick beef, that debate is officially over. Not only is this album the lowest rated of Drake's career, but it's also flopping by his own lofty standards. Even as a joint album, the numbers are tanking. The best way to grasp just how bad it's doing is to compare it to every Drake album in the past decade, and trust me, what we discovered is mind-blowing. First off, Triple S logged the lowest first-day streams of any Drake album in the past decade, pulling only a little over 56 million streams. Now, for most artists, that would be insane numbers, but for Drake, that's laughable. For context, For All the Dogs, Drake's previous album, raked in about 108 million first-day streams. That's nearly half the numbers gone. When a top-tier artist sees a 50% drop in their first-day streams compared with their most recent project, that's not just a dip, it's a disaster. It's not something.
Boy, I'm talking about, boy, I know this boy want to kill himself right now. Boy, I know he wish Kendrick Lamar never happened to him, man, because for a person like him that has an ego and must feed that ego, this is not an ego feeder. This right here might make Drake want to sue himself right now. Drake want to sue Aubrey for taking him into that battle. Or Aubrey want to sue Drake. One of the two, one of the motherfuckers gonna get sued, man, for taking this motherfucking challenge with Kendrick Lamar, man, because you done damaged the brand, man. That's who he need to be. Drake need to be suing Aubrey, and Aubrey need to be suing Drake. Now, if he fought them lawsuits, bro, Now he's on to something. I think we can all give him a round of applause for filing them lawsuits right there, bro. That's what Drake need to do, man. If I was an advisor of his, I'd be like, bro, you need to sue yourself and sit your ass down somewhere, cause you tripping. Let's keep it moving now.
Something you overlook as a blip because it absolutely isn't. And the worst part? There's no way for Drake and his PR team to spin this. No matter what narrative they try to push, the fact remains that numbers
Spin the story all you want. Say Drake, we're not slow. Ain't no spinning this, bro. Not even DJ Academic can spin this, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he the king of spinning narratives, man. I figured that out. DJ Academics call himself a DJ because he can spin narratives. Psh, got it. But not on this situation here. Not when it come to Kendrick. You can't spin no narratives when it come to Kendrick because Kendrick has a fan base of loyal people just like Drake do. But he has a fan base of loyal people with an understanding. You're not gonna see us crashing out about this situation. If Kendrick would have lost, we would have been like, damn, man, we thought Kendrick had it, but we definitely wouldn't be out here just acting like it's impossible. Come on, man. We all seen that battle, man. The boy got dragged up and down the street, man. Like, it wasn't even fair. It was like, somebody please stop the fight because he ain't even fighting back. Even though he asked this man to come outside to fight, man, as soon as the fight started, the boy swung 2 times, missed, and the little dude was just all in his ass with them size sevens. That's the best way you can say it, man. He was putting size sevens all up in that boy ass. How the fuck you big stepping with some size 7 men's on like this? Bop, 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 bop. Tap dancing on that nigga head. Doing a cha-cha slide on that nigga eyebrows, man. You know what I'm saying? The nigga eyebrows look like 2 stages. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Kendrick was doing the cha-cha slide all on that boy eyebrows with them size 7 men's shoes, man. Them same ones. A little pipsqueak. Remember he told the pipsqueak to pipe down? The pipsqueak piped him down, man. You know what I'm saying? Pause on that though, man. That didn't sound right. Nah, we gonna wind that back. Act like I never said that. Here, look at this lighter right here. Yeah, anyway. I know Aubrey wants to sue Drake or Drake wants to sue Aubrey at this point. Somebody gotta get it. Let's keep it moving.
don't lie. If this downward trend continues, Drake is about to get dragged 7 ways to heaven. Well, he's probably used to that by now, but the irony of it all is that Drake was the first to bring up numbers during his beef with Kendrick, bragging about being the undisputed champ because he makes the most sales. Well, that flex didn't age well. Another day, another L. Kendrick's impact is still haunting Drizzy long after the knockout punch. As long as the internet exists, he's never going to stop catching strays. Not only is Kendrick Lamar's GNX still holding strong at the top end of the charts, but it's also outperforming Drake's brand new album, despite dropping months earlier. Do you know how crazy that is? Luther and Not Like Us, to name a few, are still pulling in ridiculous numbers every single day, more than Drake's entire 21-track album could ever dream of achieving combined.
And that's another thing, man. The boy GNX sold 231,000 copies in his 12th week, which was Drake's first week where he sold 2,049,000.
The only thing more popular than me is Wild Natural deodorant. Cherry Blossom. Oh, I wish I could sniff your...
And here's the wildest part.
You interrupted me, man. You real rude for that, man. For real, for real. Calm down, pipe down. All right, now check it out, though. But Kendrick sold 231,000 units last week, and Drake sold 249,000 units. The difference is Kendrick last week was his 12th week on his 12th week since his release, and last week was Drake's first week. Like, do the numbers on that, bro. Like, the first week he came out with GNX, he did 319,000 or something like that. But to do 231,000 views or units sold on your 12th week, he damn near beat Drake again on his 12th week. And like I said, Drake's numbers are plummeting right now. It's like dude said, we both said it. People are only listening to it. People listened to it this first week just to see how Drake was gonna snap back, and this wasn't the snapback that people were looking for, especially a lot of real listeners of music. He had a lot of fans who he just lost, like who are really convinced right now that Drake is not that guy that they thought he was. Like, it's people who's probably in rehab right now from Drake because they realize, like, bro, I've been under a trance, bro. I've been bamboozled. I've been run amok by this dude named Drake who they've been putting in my face since I was a youngster. You know what I'm saying? Who hasn't grown up with me. I didn't grew past Drake, and he was older than me when I started listening to him. Now he's talking about the stuff that he was talking about when I was that age, and I'm in the finances and taxes and real estate and all this, and this nigga still talking about finding girls in the strip club bathroom and shit at 48 years old. Well, he look like he about 48 with that receding hairline that he keep covering up, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Drake is looking bad for you, fan. But for your fans, bro, man, you should definitely buy your fans. I know they be in your concert with the little picket signs telling them to buy stuff. You definitely should buy your fans some gifts, bro, because they prove loyalty, man. They deserve something from you, man. They deserve something, man. You got to come out and give them a speech or something, man. Like, bro, you got to do something for your fans other than take their money through that gambling scam that you got going on. You got to do something else for your fans, man. I'm just saying, man, they proved to be the loyalest people in the world, man. Ain't no telling how some of them feeling right now, bro. It's some of them that's probably ready to ride for you right now, just like, fuck it, let's just kill everybody because Drake didn't make a good album. Like, come on, man. You got to do something for your fans, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess you did do something for fans because you was trying to sell the album for $4.99. Anybody should be able to pay. And you had tickets on sale for $18 is what they saying. So I guess you was trying to do a fan appreciation day, but nah, you got to give them something for free, man. You got to sacrifice something. You've been winning too long in the game. You've been eating, taking. You say on God's planet it's all about giving. Well, it's time to give to your fans, man. You know what I'm saying? And you owe hip-hop a fucking apology, bro. You know what I'm saying? And give Tupac his ring back. Man, that's a lot of shit that you got to make up for, Drake. You know what I'm saying? Before you could even get close to the barbecue, bro. You can't even smell the barbecue. Boy, you better not be near where in the vicinity of the smell of the barbecue at our picnics anymore, fam. It's over with for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You have officially been sat down clown. You feel what I'm talking about? But let's keep it going with this.
Luther is still climbing fast. The song is projected to take the #1 spot on the charts again. Before long, it'll be sitting comfortably above every single track from Drake's Triple S. But you know what's even crazier about all this? Luther isn't even a rap song. It's just as melodic as any track on Drake's project, but the big difference, quality. Not one song on that joint project comes close to the quality of delivery on Luther, and if you think otherwise, we seriously need to question your taste in music. Do you realize how insane it is?
I'm gonna have to stop that right there. That man said if you think that anything on that new album even comes close to Luther, then you seriously need to figure out what it is that you really like about music, because you don't know real music, fam. Damn. I second what he's saying, man. I really believe that you need to understand. And like I said, bro, a lot of these folks grew up listening to this music, so to them, this is good music. So if you don't have, if you've been eating hot dogs all your life and you never had steak and you just so used to hot dogs to the point where you just won't even try steak, you're just going to eat hot dogs all your life. You're just going to be a glizzy gobbler all your goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? But once you jump on the steak ride, then you might be like, you know what, man? Probably gonna slow down on the hot dogs and keep eating these steaks. Now, myself, I don't need either one. You know what I'm saying? But I use that as an example to say, man, your boy is a fucking hot dog, man, compared to a steak motherfucking sandwich. Man, look, bro, you can't compare a hot dog to a steak, man. Drake will never and has never ever made better music than Kendrick Lamar, in my opinion. And if you feel like he has, that's cool. That's your opinion. But when it comes to scholars of music and people who critique music and people who really listen to music as art and understand that music is art, bro. Music is art. Music ain't copy, paste, trace, and erase. You feel me? It's art, especially hip hop, especially rap. Rap is art, bro. Kendrick Lamar has been making art his whole career, bro. Drake has been painting with finger paint his whole career, bro. And all the kids that like the colors all over their fingers and stuff, they really like Drake. But the people who appreciate fine art that they can hang in their house and it can become heirloom to their family, they like Kendrick Lamar, man. And those people have a better understanding about what art is. That's why they're willing to pay millions of dollars for it. So don't ever compare a hot dog to a steak ever again in your life. Let's keep it moving.
For one artist to have four uniquely different songs in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100, that's some next level elite moves right there. Drake must be reeling watching Kendrick take over the charts like this. I mean, he dropped a 21-track album, nearly twice the length of GNX, and not one of those songs can measure up in any metric. That's what you call total domination. Oh, and let's not forget, Kendrick just broke the record as the first rapper ever to surpass 100 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 102 million to be exact, and that number is still climbing every single day. The best part of this massive achievement is that K-Dot never had to compromise his sound or chase trends.
102 million monthly viewers in the month of February, and the month is not over yet. Is it fair to say that Kendrick Lamar is the new king of hip hop? That is the question here. Whether you a Drake fan or not, you need to understand if y'all talking about numbers, cool. We got the numbers in. Kendrick got his numbers up for y'all. Not only did he get his numbers up for y'all, he got his Grammys up. He got up on the Super Bowl stage, man. He's got the awareness of the people up. I mean, he's got the whole world woken up, bro. Can y'all concede and say that the boy is the new king of hip hop or not? I mean, because for me, he brings back the essence of the genre, man. Kids are actually listening to lyrics right now and breaking it down and saying, wow. Kids that have never had an opportunity to do that, bro. That's what we did in our day and age. When it comes to rap, bro, we listen for the people who have saying something slick. They could be talking about selling drugs, but did they say it in a slick way? That's why Jay-Z was hot, because Jay-Z had slick ways about saying things that made you rewind it. You know, back in the day, we used to have the tapes, the cassette tapes. Y'all don't know nothing about that, but we used to have the cassette tapes, man, where we rewind, play, rewind, and play that thing till it snapped when somebody was saying some real shit. But now these kids get to understand what real rap is, man, and I love it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the main reasons why the name of my podcast is Real Rap with Rico the Plug, because first of all, we're going to talk about some real shit. But second of all, man, we need some real rap music, man. So if you're an independent artist, model, entrepreneur, anybody who just loves hip-hop, and you got anything that you want to promote, market on our platform, sign up for the RAPhustle.com, create you a Hustlers profile page, and let's hustle together. But more importantly, if you was a real rap artist, bro, and you got real skills, man, and you want to get highlighted, man, we looking for y'all, man. So make sure that y'all sign up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got this new thing called the Hey DJ Artist Connect. where we connecting DJs and artists from around the world together so that the artists and the DJs can get familiar with each other and take this thing back to the essence because rappers need DJs, bro. It ain't no way around that, bro. These streaming services is robbing y'all, bro. Robbing the shit out of y'all, and y'all accepting it. It's like, I'm going to give you my free product just so I can put it on your platform, and hopefully, maybe one day I get 1 million views so I get a check off this shit. But meanwhile, shit, we running up y'all platform. We bringing people to y'all platform. We should get paid as agents. Shit, if I'm pushing my music on Spotify, then Spotify should be paying me as an agent for the people that come through. They do it with affiliate marketing. It's called affiliate marketing. They do it with Amazon. They do that shit with everybody else but with the rap game. Until now. TheRapHustle.com. Yeah, get paid to promote your music. Get paid to promote your videos. Get paid to promote yourself. That's the reason why you're doing it, right? We bringing this thing back into the hands of the creators, the people who make this hip hop, this R&B, and the people who need to benefit off of it. It's a shame that we have so many stars amongst our people from the old days to the new days, and the majority of them don't have nothing to show for all the albums that they sold under another record label. And that record label is owned by somebody from another culture, and they're steady eating off of the music that our people made years ago and today. And it's getting out of hand to the point where we just giving it to them, bro. We just, here, man, here. Let me put my music on your Spotify. Oh, check me out on Spotify. Do y'all remember the time when Jay-Z said brothers would rather work for the white man than to work with me? They would rather work for the man than to work with me. When he was explaining the fact that Drake, instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to work with you on this title thing and we're going to get this title thing popping, that's when he got his first deal with Apple. I think it was something like 200 million or 20 million or something. I don't know. But his first Apple deal was around that time. And Jay-Z was trying to get him to, hey, man, partner. You know, he was giving out everybody a partnership within the title when he came with the title streaming platform. And then if you know a lot about anything about Tidal, you knew that out of all the DSPs, Tidal paid the most. You know, so for me, if I was still rapping at the time, Tidal would be the one that I always told artists, why don't you push Tidal? You always talking about Apple Music or Spotify or YouTube, but y'all never say Tidal. Is it because it's Jay-Z? And this man's trying to give you more money than the other platforms is giving you? You don't even know them folks. But we, as a culture of people, and I'm not just talking about black, I'm talking about anybody who loves hip-hop, we would rather go with the people who have no idea what hip-hop is, bro, than to deal with people who know what hip-hop is, who really love hip-hop and really looking to preserve it for our culture, for our grandkids. You know what I'm saying, man? It's the number one commodity coming out of the United States, man. Or maybe number two, I don't know. Don't quote me on none of that. All I'm saying is entertainment, especially our culture of entertainment, is a world-leading commodity that is being consumed on the daily. As we speak right now, there's millions of people, millions of young kids at that, on their phones, listening to an artist right now. The majority of them listen to artists that we have no clue about. Shit, we talking about Drake and Kendrick, and they listen to somebody else. I talked to my son earlier, and he was talking about Plug and B. I said, what is that? He said, oh, it's a new genre, Plug and B. It's like, so he let me, I went and checked it out. Sound like the same beats that we used to rap to back in the day, but they call it a Plug and B now. And I'm like, that's interesting. Okay, that's cool. That means that now, because this is new to you, but it's old to me. I'm listening to this beat like, okay. Sound like what we used to rap off of when we was coming up, so they call this Plug and B now. This is a new genre, huh? that showed me that, okay, these kids are really listening and they talking about something now. Okay. So this Kendrick thing is spreading, man, and the consciousness of the people are being arisen, man, and you can trust and believe that the powers that be hate this shit right now, bro. They wasn't planning on this shit. At the beginning of 2024, they had said that in 2023, there was no hip hop album that made the top 10 on the Billboard. They were happy about that. They were ecstatic about that. Nobody can sell but Drake. Cool. We done put all the buffooneries in front of everybody that nobody's even paying attention to rap no more. That's cool. Now we don't have to worry about these cats getting rich again off of this music. We done neutralized their music. We done neutralized the ways that they get paid off of their music. We done consumed all of their music. We done took all their music and gave it to the boy for him to reenact. So we don't really need these rappers no more. We don't really need this urban culture rapper no more, you know. Matter of fact, go get Lil Durk, Quando Rondo, NBA young boy. Yeah, he's on drugs. He'll be dead in a minute. Kanye, that fucker, we're gonna catch up with him one day, but right now, oh Diddy, yeah, get Diddy out the way. Oh 6ix9ine, come on back here. Yeah, y'all know 6ix9ine locked up in the feds right now, and the feds just confiscated all of his belongings. Yeah, man, they don't got no use for you no more, you clown ass guy. You feel me? Hey, man, who else want to get out here and get put in jail or get killed? Then here go they golden boy jumping out the window to the point where he done lost goddamn control of himself and everything else around him to where he just in a frenzy and like, you know what? I'm just gonna sue UMG now. Like, did you think about that on your own, sir? Did you consult with somebody before you went and did that, or did they tell you that was not a good idea and you said fuck it, I'm going anyway? Like, none of that made sense to nobody else but you. Probably don't even make sense to your lawyer. Your lawyers don't give a fuck, bro. You gonna pay them, so it don't matter. That's what you want me to do? All right. I'd advise not to do it, but if that's what you want to do, we're pretty sure this is what his lawyer said because I don't see no lawyer. No lawyer. Well, maybe, you know, in Canada maybe, but in the United States, won't no lawyer pick up no case like that. I mean, they would if you enforcing it. If you saying fuck it, I'm gonna do it with or without you. Well, shit, I might as well get the money. So fuck it, I'll go file that paperwork for you, bro. You sure? All right, cool. You got it. Yeah, all right. You mean, who knows? At the end of this, you might come out on top. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be $200,000 every time I go talk to them folks. By the time I get through milking your ass, I'm gonna get more money out of you before they get it. Shit, your dumb ass, I see how dumb you is. You gonna sue your label for promoting the music that disrespects you while you're disrespecting somebody else and they're promoting that music too? Like, bro, are you listening to yourself, bro? Really? Did you come up with this by yourself or did Sandra help you with this? Maybe it was Dennis's mustache. Do you and Dennis's mustache have a relationship, my guy? You've been talking to your daddy's mustache. The fuck wrong with y'all? Then the fans are just so fanned out that I'm disappointed in a lot of these guys. Like, man. Bro, as close as you are to the Rockefeller legacy, bro, you acting like that, and I get it. Man, you got the right to like who you like, bro. But to act like that, bro, you crashing all the way out, making up lies, doing all this and all that for no reason, just to... man, I used to rock with Mar when he was on Joe Budden show, man, but right now, anybody who stands on that side right now is standing to lose a lot of, they're going to lose just like him, man. Well, you gonna get the same effects of whatever you attach yourself to. Just remember that. Academics is feeling it right now himself. He done lost his accounts on YouTube or access to them. Maybe they investigate him, say we don't allow him to use them or download or do anything to erase anything off of his pages. You know how they get down, but yeah, man, you know, standing by a loser comes with a losing motherfucking effect, bro. Just understand that, bro, and not recognizing the loss and just separating ties before you lose more. It's kind of crazy. I mean, anybody who's been through anything real in their life would be able to assess if they're losing and be like, you know what, I done lost enough. I'm good. But if you got a gambling addiction like Drake, you just gonna keep going because you need a max win. But you're not gonna get no max win by being a loser all the fucking time. Being in a losing situation, people telling you you're losing, and you steady talking about, no, I'm winning. Okay, you win loser of the month motherfucking award. Let's get back to this video, man. I can't believe these dudes. It's 2025, but I'm glad that Kendrick has arrived. Yes, sir. Let's go.
To make it happen. He stayed true to his artistry, carried the culture on his back, and never switched up. And now he's sitting on 20 million more listeners than Drake could ever muster, even at the peak of his powers. To all the fans who love bringing up numbers every time there's a Drake versus Kendrick debate, y'all can finally rest. Your fave isn't winning the numbers game anymore. He's been retired. So now, can we finally admit who the real GOAT is? Kendrick has always bested Drake on any metric over the years.
I mean, can we finally put the debate to the rest, man? Can you OVO niggas let go? Let go of that man's balls, man. Y'all done hung on to his balls long enough. They dragging, fam. They dragging, you wearing them down, you holding them down. He couldn't deliver no good music because y'all was holding his balls too fucking hard. Too fucking hard, bro. Imagine watching the game with somebody getting their ass whooped and you steady talking about, well, no, they really ain't losing. No, they really didn't lose just because the score said 54-7, that don't mean that they lost. Because they had the referee on their side, or the crowd was louder than theirs. He didn't practice that day. Like, all kinds of excuses. Nigga, a loss is a loss. The boy lost, man. Jeez, get over it.
From the quality of music to its impact, he always had the edge. But now the one metric Drake and his fans love to brag about, that's becoming Kendrick's too. Remember during his Super Bowl performance when Kung Fu Kenny reminded us that no matter how much Drake and his team tried to rig the game, they can't fake influence? He was spitting facts. They really can't fake it. I know some Drake fans will argue that nobody can compete with Kendrick right now because of the Super Bowl momentum, and yeah, maybe that's true, but here's the thing. That still doesn't change the fact that Triple S is flopping. Hard. And if you think comparing him to the newly minted King of Rap is unfair, well, the album isn't doing any better against any other top-tier artists either. Oh, and these ones do not have the supposed Super Bowl momentum. Just like a Bad Bunny and The Weeknd, their new albums are pulling massive numbers, the kind Drake can't compete with right now. And let's not forget, Drake...
Oh yeah, that's another thing I've been wanting to say. I've been wanting to say this, but I didn't report on none of this until now. But I believe that Drake and Party put that music out because they was trying to shit on the Weeknd's album. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how Drake is about anybody who's on Team Kendrick or anybody that he calls a fragile op when he's the fragile one. You know, he was like, you know what, I might not could beat Kenny, but we could definitely beat The Weeknd. So this is why he started and put his album out around the same time when The Weeknd put his album out, just so he could try to outshine The Weeknd, only to find out that, bro, even The Weeknd popping harder than you. Go sit your ass down somewhere, clown. Go talk to Dennis's mustache.
used to flex on these same artists, bragging about being bigger and better than them. Now, the numbers tell a different story. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Now you can see it's not just about Super Bowl momentum. Drake has been surpassed by his fellow elites. And if you really want to see the difference in the quality of music, just take a listen to The Weeknd's Hurry Up Tomorrow. Within seconds, you'll understand why it's outperforming Triple S. That album is a lock for an Album of the Year nomination, and we're not even halfway through the year yet. For those who'd argue there's nothing embarrassing about being outperformed by The Weeknd or Bad Bunny since they're global superstars with more reach than Drake, well, let me stop you right there. Drake isn't even holding his own against artists he's supposed to be bigger than right now. Look at Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia, for example. That project pulled over 80 million for.
Man, Tyler out here killing them too. I think he just dropped a new project, man. I'm gonna have to check it out. Didn't really check out the last one either. I'm gonna check him out, but I did check out that flow that he did over Kendrick, man. Bro, I salute him on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a little weird guy for me, man, but, you know, he realer than Drake because he stays in his lane. He does what he do. And that's what being real is all about, man. You know what I'm saying? Being real ain't you trying to impress other people to fit in with them. Being real is just being yourself, man. Like, I'm the type of person, man, like, I have an eclectic group of people that I rock with, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't have to be one certain way to, you know what I'm saying, to get loyalty from me. The only thing you got to be is really loyal. That's it, you know what I'm saying, and really genuine. And you can tell genuine people when you meet them and when you see them. Drake just is not a genuine person. He doesn't come across as a genuine person at all. Like, even through his little boy next door conversation that he tries to talk when he's doing interviews and talking. I mean, that's just his voice, but it just sounds like he's lying every fucking time he opens his mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, well, I think Dennis got other kids, but in his household, he was the only child. So on top of being light-skinned with a black father and a Jewish mother, but being the only child, raised in Forest Hill or wherever the hell, but raised in a Jewish community, bro, like, you never, I mean, never had to experience life the way most of us had to experience life, bro. So all that, man, I seen the video, it was so flabbergasting to me, bro. They was in the studio and he was doing his normal talk. He was recording one of his hit songs, but he was doing his normal conversation. He was sounding like the Jewish white guy at a board meeting. Yeah, I think we should do it like this and like that, and then like this and like that, right? And then as soon as he got in the booth, motherfuckers never loved us. Like, nigga, where that voice come from, bro? That ain't you. But he's a great actor. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to act the part. So, you know, we should have gave him a Grammy for this shit because the boy played an actor for about 15 years, bro, and fooled everybody. It was like the motherfucking Truman Show we was watching. Damn, we've been bamboozled. Well, y'all have because I didn't pay attention to the... I liked it him before he got into the industry because I liked the image of him just being a vulnerable, emotional, love-seeking guy, you know what I'm saying? And those are those guys, there's those type of guys in the world. So if that is being you and that's your character, that nothing wrong with that, bro. The women love that. That's why your fan base was mostly women, bro. You know, the things that you sold these women on your music, bro, to go from being soft-hearted to now all of a sudden you just misusing women like tissue and shit. Bro, you really going out like a sucker, bro. Like, especially if it's women that you want, bro. This ain't the way to get it, bro. You don't put out an album called Sexy Songs for You and the women don't like it, but the men fucking with it. I don't get that's just like weird ass backward shit. Like, if it's like that, I don't even want to hear the album. Like, I don't, bro. It's like he hypnotizing niggas out here. Like, bro, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas, bro? Did you hear what that nigga just said? Do you see them niggas on this album cover, bro? Do you read the title of this album? It says Sexy Songs for You. So imagine me being a man. I'm finna go get some sexy songs from Drake. Sexy songs? Nigga. But from what I'm hearing, the songs ain't sexy at all. So what are we talking about here? What's really going on? Anyway, let me keep it moving. I can go on for days about this lame-ass dude. Let's go.
Stage streams, despite just having 14 tracks. Now compare that to Drake's 21-track album, which still fell over 30 million short, and that's pretty wild. Oh, and to make things worse, these are West Coast rappers dominating Drizzy. Kendrick's boys are having a feast right now, From the quality of music to cultural impact, they've got Drake in a chokehold. If Drake can't even outstream Tyler, then who can he beat for numbers? Gone are the days when he used to flex those same numbers hard. And here's where it gets really crazy. We decided to dig deep in our numbers comparison, and we found out Drake isn't just struggling against today's top tier artists. Even older rappers who aren't of this streaming generation are outpacing him. Take Eminem, for example. His last album outperformed Drake's new Triple S album.
Hold on, before this man go any further, man, this dude, just come on, man. You mean to tell me that Eminem is doing better numbers than Drake right now? Not Drake. Not Drake. Eminem. Tiger probably finna do better numbers than you. I think DDG might do better. I don't be checking niggas' numbers and shit, but since y'all like them numbers, you young cats like them streaming numbers and shit, but the artists ain't getting no money, but y'all champion them goddamn streams. The artists ain't getting no money, but y'all championing them streams. And when I say no money, yeah, of course, they might get paid off their millions of streams, but okay, imagine like this. Let's say Drake drops his album from his own platform and get all his people to come to his platform to buy his music, to purchase his music, to listen to his music. You get way more money than what the streaming services is giving you. And that's just a tip for the independent artists out here, because now we back to the drawing board. We back to the old days. Don't nothing get old but clothes, and they come back in style. And we back in a position where a lot of you young cats have never been in when it comes to this music game. And that position is you're going to have to go direct to consumer, which means you're going to have to know how to sell products, CDs, T-shirts, hats, buttons, chains. It's back to the hustling, man. Now, I know a lot of y'all artists don't know how to do that. That's cool. This is why we are here. The RAPhustle.com is here to help you enhance your hustle when it comes to this music landfill that we are in these days. It's a landfill because you can blow up if you knew the right steps to make. You got to know where the bombs are planted. Yeah, you got to know where the bombs are planted in the landfill. We can get you to those bombs, fam. We can help you blow up. You might not have the resources that it takes to get to where you're trying to go, but you might have the money to help you get there. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta invest in yourself. I don't give a fuck how many streams you got last month on Spotify. Did you get a check from Spotify? Was that check worth those 20 million views? What if those 20 million views turned into $20 million? Which one would you like better? The 20 million views or the $20 million? Ask yourself that question and then get at us at the RAPhustle.com. Create your Hustlers profile page. Go to the tabs on the website, whatever you're trying to do, promo, marketing. You need a consultation so we can find out what it is you need to do. Get a free 10-minute consultation. You know what I'm saying? Speak to some of our agents, some of our representatives. We're going to get you in the right direction that you need to get to, depending on your budget. Not only that, we are doing a lot of content creating and a lot of things with the independent artists, models, entrepreneurs of the hip-hop, R&B, and urban community. And we definitely would love for you guys to be a part of it, man. Like, we have access to producers. We have access to marketers. We have access to online entities, magazines, stuff like that that can help you get the PR that you need to get yourself out into the market. Marketing is as simple as this. How could anybody purchase your products if it is not in the market? Oh, it's on the streaming. So what? You know how many other songs is on that same streaming platform that you're trying to send me to listen to your shit? Oh man, go to my Spotify and listen to it. Man, bro, I got better things to do, bro. I'm not that interested, bro. You ain't got nothing that's showing me that I want to go listen to your music. Besides the fact that you telling me it's dope and it's hot. And it could be cool. You could be the next Kendrick Lamar, bro. But the hustle that you got about yourself don't make me want to buy your product, bro. It's like a dope fiend on the motherfucking block looking for the nigga with the best rock, bro. If you sitting there, nigga, sitting on your ass or sitting on your hands, and other motherfuckers is up here, bro, yeah, man, they gonna go to the person with the best sack, man, and they gonna come back to that same person, man. Are you that person? If you ain't that person, bro, we can make you that person, man. We can get your sack up to par. TheRapHustle.com. But let's get back to this, man. The boy was trying to drop this album so he could shit on the weekend's momentum. And it didn't work. I swear that's the only reason why Drake did this. He couldn't beat Kendrick, so he's like, I could beat Weekend though. He couldn't beat the Weekend. I think J. Cole new song probably did more numbers than Drake's album right now. I don't know. I haven't listened to that either. You know what I'm saying? I did listen to it vaguely, but I didn't pay attention to it because although he was rapping, bro, we don't believe you. You need more people, man. It's cool. It's cool, bro. It's cool. Once you do things like what them two dudes did, you know what I'm saying? What them two dudes did right then and within that battle, bro. Once you do things like that, bro, nobody want to hear that shit no more, man. You can come with the dopest rap you ever made in your life, bro. Bro, you bowed out on a rap battle. After talking about how you the toughest, you feel like you Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali ain't never apologized, bro. He was unapologetic. Nigga, he went to jail. He went to jail because he told them folks he wasn't finna go to war, nigga. Ain't nobody over there ever did anything to me. He stood for something. You niggas don't stand for shit. Kendrick Lamar stands for something. You niggas don't stand for shit, bro. You niggas want to be cute. The moment that you ain't cute, you fucking mad. Like a fucking mean girl, bro. Anyway, man, I ain't even gonna finish this video out. Y'all get the gist of it, man. If y'all want to watch the rest of this video, go to Ear Hustle on YouTube. It's called Breaking. Drake is crashing out bad because his album is flopping. I don't want to talk about Drake no more. What I do want to talk about is this new found attitude for this young generation when it comes to this rap game. I'm loving it, man, and I think that Kendrick can't do it by himself. You know, it's going to take a lot of people, it's going to take a lot of effort for us to take this game back into, well, not even back, forward. I'm not going to say back. Move this game forward in forward motion.
Hey, cup.
Yeah, I'm going to pour you something to drink. Let me close out real quick, okay? All right. Come on, you want to finish with me? Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Are you shy guy? I gotta talk to your manager. Okay, anyway, man, it's gonna take more than Kendrick to get this game back to where past where we're at right now and moving into the future, man, with the things that's going on in the world, man, the reimagination of the whole planet is happening right now, and it's all God energy that's going on, man. Don't no man control the energy that's happening in this world right now. The universe is universing, and it's self-correcting, man. And we have to move along with that self-correction and correct ourselves within our community. Excuse us. Don't fall, buddy. We have to correct ourselves and our community by doing something greater, you know what I'm saying, than being haters, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, y'all let me know, do you believe after all that's happened, after this battle, before this battle, during this battle, should Kendrick Lamar be considered the king of hip hop? Also, is it over for Drake? Y'all leave a comment. Sign up for RAPhustle.com, create your hustler's profile page, and let's hustle together. I'm about to go get my son together, get myself together,